It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
The season has now hit its stride. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith on 2K Sports. Our feature, well, for the Suns, they lost their first matchup against these guys. This, their final game against them in the regular season, looking to finish with a split. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special happen at the end of the year.
Excellent use of the word mundane, by the way. How about you, Shaq?
Well, Monday, experience told me when you need to go hard and when you need to pull back. You know, the best veterans will be there when it matters the most.
That's mundane, not
okay, I thought he said Monday.
Like mundane Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Got it, my bad.
Two different things.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Phoenix Suns come in for this one. Thank you for being with us. 2K Sports brings you the NBA Live this Saturday afternoon broadcast. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. The big story here is the return of Brandon Knight, who is
moment for a while. I'll bet they're going to let him know how happy they are to have him back on the court. He's worked extremely hard to return to the lineup as quickly as possible. I know he's been waiting for this day, too.
You're right, and you have to be impressed with the way they played while he was out. I mean, give them credit. They dug deep, and they found a way to keep winning games.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Booker. Marquis Morris is out there with Chandler. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Warren in at the small forward position. Now Anthony following the three-point attempt by Eric Bledsoe. That one goes. Count it.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense, but he's got the A game rolling tonight.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Here's Harris. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Outside Thomas from the wing. The offensive rebound. And Lopez throws it down.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well. That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Bledsoe after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. He got right to the cup using that screen. Morris has got his first bucket in this one. Knicks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Now it's ended down to Doris Burke, who is able to talk with Jeff Hornacek.
He said a big part of this game will depend on how well they can slow down Carmelo Anthony. He added with his size and shooting ability, he can score inside and out. We're going to try a couple different coverages and show him different looks over the course of the game to try to keep him off balance. And guys, I guess we'll see how it works. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. The Knicks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Harris kicks to Anthony. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Pass to Bledsoe. There's the pick. 6 to shoot. Morris passes to Bledsoe. For 3. Knicks with the rebound. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
You know, they played well enough to win. But to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
A different look for New York. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Lopez. Solomon Hill comes in for Porzingis. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Harris. And for the Suns, Lenz checked in for Chandler. P.J. Tucker comes in for Warren. And Knight subbed in for Booker. Now here's Knight. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And he gets it to go. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And it's Thomas at the elbow. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And there's always talk about if team chemistry matters or not. Let me tell you, it matters a lot. Clark, you really push this. You can look at his team, and this team in particular, and they have, I think, a great locker room.
No question about it, Kevin. You see it in their demeanor. They really care about each other. They're doing things as a team off the court as well as on to build that camaraderie.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Shot's good for Serafin.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now, here is Knight. Pass to Len. He kicks to Tucker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Temple. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Suns shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Free throw drops for Temple. And both free throws good for Temple. The Knicks leading by 6. Now Bayless. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Thomas, no good. Phoenix is gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Porter dishes to Tucker. He feeds it to Knight. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
It's Thomas outside. The shot is off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
The offense just struggled mightily in that game. They went stretches where points just became very difficult to come by.
And ironically, their play wasn't that bad. It was just their shot making that went AWOL. They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter. And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Fades back. A nice shot.
Oh, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
And Bayless kicks to Thomas. And that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless. Up top, Knight. Poked away. Thomas. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. Oh, we've seen